framtiden, om vi fortsätter så här, så tror jag att alla fiskar kommer vara utrotningshotade och vi kanske inte har någon fisk kvar i havet och föroreningar och så. Men jag hoppas att vi kan lösa det så att det blir fint och bra i havet så att alla kan leva och må bra. Det är den här.
Okej.
Det är att det är ett hållbart fiske där.
Vi tar filéer. Är det...
My name is Bill Holden. I'm the Pacific Fisheries Manager with the Marine Stewardship Council. I'm on my way to Majuro in the Marshall Islands. This region is very important for tuna fishing, as almost half of the global tuna catch is caught in the Western and Central Pacific Ocean. The importance of the fisheries in the MSC program can't be understated because it's all about them. And we're only a standard for sustainable fishing practices. So it's the fishermen, the fishing communities that are really the ones out there doing the work. We're just recognizing and rewarding them for their sustainable fishing practices. You hear a lot about different species of tuna that are overfished or overfishing is occurring. Skipjack tuna is one of those species which is definitely not in that category. I see this as a more efficient, more effective use of my life now, helping to ensure that there's a tuna resource for not only my generation, but every generation afterwards.
Okay, so what do we have?
We've got the samples. We've collected just over 200 so far. The DNA testing is important to the MSC because what we're showing is we're giving assurance in the supply chain and giving assurance that those MSC eco-labelled products relate to the sustainable fisheries. By doing these tests, we're actually checking that the system's working.
What we're looking at here is a DNA sequence from one of your samples, and you can see a series of peaks in different colours.
This kind of work in terms of geographic origin is very new in fisheries, and we've only really been starting to have the ability to do it for the last 2 or 3 years. It's cutting-edge research and transferred into current issues.
I think it was very gratifying to finally receive the certification and the acknowledgement that the fishery was well managed and sustainable.
Skipjack tuna is predominantly the tuna which is sold in your supermarket shelves as canned tuna. The catch here represents approximately half of the skipjack tuna caught globally. So you can see this is a huge resource which is being managed by the P&A office.
If we cannot sustain the oceans, then our children do not have a future. And for the Pacific Islands, our forefathers have looked after this region for thousands of years, and now we are the custodians today for the future.
Sustainable fishing is fishing that can go on forever and ever. It's good for the resource and it's good for the fishing communities and the fishermen. You can fish indefinitely for the species you want to catch, and at the same time you have a minimal impact on the environment. I'm very positive about the future of the oceans.
Med drömmen om framtiden så drömmer jag nog att det ska bli jättebra i haven, att det inte ska vara någon förorening, något skräp, att alla fiskar ska må bra och man ska ha tillgång till fisk. Jag tycker att det är alla människors ansvar, men tillsammans om man är liten kan man ju hjälpa till i familjen och så.